Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Just eases him off the ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. Kukçu opts for safety. Cannavaro. Alexander-Arnold. Kukçu. And it's Cannavaro. Played out wide. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Diogo Costa claims comfortably. Howson. Cannavaro. Now Ødegaard. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that is one way to stop him. Olise, looking to play him in. Ødegaard. And it's Salah.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Matheus Cunha. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Saliba. Well, there's your danger. Saliba has given away a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And that's not going to reach. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nuno Mendes. Now Ødegaard. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. It's a pretty loose pass.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. It's a good run down the right. Oh, super find. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ødegaard. He's in a great position here. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Olise! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared without complication. Schlotterbeck with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Nicely aimed pass. Howson goes sliding in. Azar. And it's Cannavaro. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he's got the beating of his man. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the counter is on. Rudiger. Matheus Cunha. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Howson. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Howson is always looking to break lines under an awful lot of pressure.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The pass has gone astray, and now the breakaway. And he's intervened well there. And here's Van Basten.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Elise.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Not the most accurate
There will
pass.
be 1 minute at a time.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a promising position. Good take, and is he in? And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Kökçü. Cannavaro. Knocks it out wide. Haaland. Elise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Salah. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Ball is over the line. Cannavaro. And it's Kökçü. Out towards the flank. But that has not gone well. Haaland absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Hazard. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross in. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Out to the right. Mendes cuts it out. Threads one in. Howson makes the interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ødegaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Van Basten.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Haaland. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, shapes to shoot! He scores! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage.
Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And crossed in early. Up he goes! Not the best of contact, given it wasn't the easiest of chances.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly. But you can't question the finishing in this instance. I think, though, there's enough grounds for them to keep working at it.
Well read, nice interception. Mohamed Salah. Kukçu picked out brilliantly. And he's cut it out. He can get that clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 10, Messi.
And it's Kukçu.
Number 18.
And they win it back again.
Coming on the field.
Cannavaro
Number
kept
19,
aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Number 20,
Messi.
Number 4, Luis Diaz.
Diaz takes
Substitutions
control
taking
of
place.
enemies on the move. Oh, well measured. This looks promising. Alexander-Arnold. Olise! And that would have won it.
Olise really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Kukçu. Coming on the field is number 13, Cristiano Romero. Substitution.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Now that's well seen too. And it's Kukçu. He's picked his way through. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Olise. It'll be a throw-in.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Bangladesh nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's taking no chances there. Rodri, looking for the... It's Van Basten! Oh, that wasn't far away. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal
Please
to show
turn
for
your
all of
attention
that.
to the screen for information
Madrid
provided by the
really
local
did
police.
suffer for their lack of numbers here.
They were just ground down by the numerical disadvantage. Ultimately, it required that bit.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely.
Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pedri, out towards the flank. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he whips it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Mets are looking to break at pace. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Azar. Ødegaard. And he's forced to go back. It's Camavinga. And it's Pedri. Knocks it out wide. And here's Azar. Ødegaard touches it back. Madrid are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. João Neves. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, well played. João Neves. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Harrison spots it and intercepts. Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's there to clear it. Camavinga. Played out wide. And this is Azar. Azar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's Mendes. He's had it taken off him. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva is wide and looking to get onto this. Very nicely
Such
done.
good technique.
João Neves. Ødegaard.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Koundé. And it's Rijkaard. João Neves. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Khan punts it upfield. It's a really well-measured ball. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can he finish? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Madrid with this to level it up. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
But, le numéro 6.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Sont priés de les déplacer immédiatement. Changement. Le numéro 15. Le numéro 5.
Madrid get the second half
Le numéro
started.
13. Le numéro 11. Messi.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. And the shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Mets get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pedri, Ødegaard, Alexander-Arnold, Ødegaard, and it's Pedri. Oh, that's neat. It's come backwards here. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And here's Mohamed Salah. Cleared without hesitation. It's Salah! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And it's been taken short. Alexander-Arnold, a mighty effort! Danger averted for now. Mets are looking to go forward now. Lobbed in behind. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. Bernardo Silva. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. It's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Owen. He's through, now is he in? It's a threat. Goes for a shot! Camavinga gets it away. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Camavinga, Ødegaard, Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. He has found the way through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's looking wide. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten!
Changement.
Plays it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Pedri. And the shot! They've got to be quick to... Oh, what has happened here? That's tidy. Oh, that... Chance, surely! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Mets take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me...
Gets his head on it! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. Great chance! Sticks it away! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
De temps additionnel.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And with that, the hat-trick is having a shot! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Haaland.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Howson making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match.
Oh, smashing header! It's there! First blood drawn. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kukçu.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mbappe gets through on his own. Corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kukçu plays it short. Quality ball. Van Basten, there's the shot! Van Basten! My word, this guy is special! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous...
Goes for a shot! He scores! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Hazard. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nice control. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries to play it through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Hazard. Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi. He is through here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee... Havertz! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, taken with style. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pedri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Kukçu. Nicely weighted ball. Alonso. And here's Haaland. And he was alert to it. Cannavaro. Now it's Mbappe. That's a little off target. And back to the keeper. Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's just beyond his reach. And the whistle goes to half-time. Madrid are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Madrid kick off the second half. Now it's Hazard. Nuno Mendes. And he's managed to get free. Hazard, chance to deliver. Nicely spread. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Xavi Alonso. Mohamed Salah. And he's there to make the challenge. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Ball is over the line. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Lexington clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be interesting.
And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And it's been taken short. It's a pretty loose pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kochu's cross. Xavi Alonso with the clearance. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
The ball has bounced loose now. Looking for options for movement. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's on it. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold. Well read, nice interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Xavi Alonso goes short. Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. Shot, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field. Number
So,
11,
third quarter of the game.
Ukraine's. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Number 15,
They've played it short.
Mohamed Salah.
Now it's
Playing on the
Kochu.
field,
Now here's the
number
delivery.
18,
Cleared
Cristiano
without
Ronaldo.
hesitation.
Number 41,
And now a sudden
Rice.
chance to counter.
Number 7, Hazard. Substitution in progress.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo goes on a run down the left wing. Picked out and the finish! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
Shapes to shoot! And that was very necessary.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Substitutions taking place.
And he is going into that little black book. Now it's Haaland. Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Great vision. Looking to play him in. Great ball. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shot a goal! He has done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Howson has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Was somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Ødegaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Hazard. Nice interception, well timed. Corner number 2 then. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Pass is just off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's really well manoeuvred. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their 4th corner of the game. Kukçu with the short one. Now it's Kukçu, played in deep. It's run loose, who's going to get there? No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
They're up to 5 corners now. Kukçu plays it short. Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro makes the interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Salah! It's a goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
The goal scorer!
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is...
And the referee brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a chance for a shot! And he's there to make the block. And we have our very first corner. Kukçu with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space. Lewandowski is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Opts to play it back. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And he's found a way past. Kukçu. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe going full steam down the flank. Kukçu knocks it into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Lewandowski. He's in space and looking for options. An instinctive delivery. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Kukçu! Well, got to be quick to recover this. Ambitious ball here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Lewandowski, looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. This looks promising. Kukçu. He's found a way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a Kukçu! And that is high. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely feet. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. And that's a good ball. Kimmich with a fine tackle. Approaching the half-hour mark. And he's picked it up out wide.
Oh, really well played.
Alexander-Arnold gets across and deals with it. Kukçu. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kukçu, and the pass is intercepted. Over to the left. Strong running down that left flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Decent chance! And he's found the net! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to...
Tries a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And they've got rid. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Kukçu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Van Basten. He's shifting through the gears here. Mendes has it out wide and in space. Hazard aims beyond the defence. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Nuno Mendes clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's good running with the ball. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
He's come in hot. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So there was the first half.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Terrific half, 4 goals. Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's Hazard. Nuno Mendes. It's Pedri. Pass somewhat off target. Played out to the right. Oh, well measured. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Nuno Mendes. And it's been given away. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Martinez. Hausen did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Martinez in acres. Oh, what a mistake! Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, this looks sharp. And now the breakaway. Now it's Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. And that's gone loose.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Martinez hangs in across. Terrific header. He has done it. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game.
He's had a shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Big header! In for the pieces! Yes! Right back in the game! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
El dorsal 11.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Goes for a shot! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that...
Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, good-looking ball. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Olise has got himself a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, that's called taking one for your team, because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
Looking for a runner. Saka gets into a good position. Van Basten. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Matheus Cunha played in with purpose. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona take the lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
A bit too much weight on the pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Big chance! And that is one way to get his defending done.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Nuno Mendes. Played into the middle. That's an excellent interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Saka. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Nuno Mendes. Park Ji-sung tries to play it through. He can run onto the... Oh, they could be caught out here. Ødegaard. Van Basten. And here's Saka. Not the most accurate pass. He has found the way through. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that is as far as it goes. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So there it is. What struck you most about that?